Okay, well this is the post I put up, and then here is the pipe in the ground. It's about 6 or 8 inches deep. I'm gonna probably put a few rocks on it to keep it down, but 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch PVC, or maybe it's 1 inch. And then I've got it going through here, and I go right over to one of the posts so that the cable aligns with it, so people are less likely to stomp on it when they're getting close to the solar panel. And in here, I wanted to show you the holes I put in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of sunny, so I can't really. So I drilled the hole in the metal and then put a PVC tube in there and tied that down with a bolt so that the PVC would hold the space for when eventually I put the steel pipe in there. The steel pipe is actually just a water pipe, so it's, I believe, 3/4 inch galvanized water pipe. So the galvanized hopefully will help with the rust. So I cut it to size and then pounded it into position. You can see some of the concrete here that I'll probably just wash off to make it look nice. And then on top of that, these are the eye hooks. So I've got, they're 5/8 diameter by 4.5 inches thick, and this is an eye nut. I had to order these off McMaster-Carr. Cost me about, I think, $50 with shipping or so. But these are the right things. These are lifting eyes, so this should handle the pull of the cable. These flat washers I got in the concrete section at Home Depot. I think they're just, I don't know, little washers or spacers, but they happen to be the exact same width. I believe they're 3 inches by 3 inches. So that's perfect to be like a little spreader plate to spread the load or any wobble from the cable as the solar array is being blown around by the wind. It'll spread out the load, and then you can tighten against it. There is concrete filled here, so it is a little bit of overkill to have the additional support tube, but over time hopefully that'll keep everything stable so the concrete doesn't powderize or whatnot, and it can't be crushed. And these little load spreaders, which again I got at Home Depot, those will help to spread the load. To tighten the cables, I got these turnbuckles, which these are 5/8 diameter galvanized. They're called jaw end. So it came with this bolt, nut and bolt on the end, so that I can attach the cable. You can see one of them is adjusted all the way to the minimum, which is about 1 foot, and then here's the one that's extended out to the maximum, which is 6 inches of range, so it's probably about 18 inches or so. So I'm going to put the cables on here with the measure them so that the turnbuckle is at its maximum, probably minus an inch or so, and then I will tighten it up so that I will have about 6 inches of pull throughout the life of the solar panel. It's going to attach in the ground. Here's my anchor point, which is number 3 or 3/8 rebar, bent into kind of like a candy cane shape, and that goes 1 foot in the ground. I have one over here I can show you. This was my test sample just to see if I can bend it. And so you see there's about 1 foot, and then at the top here I got this loop which is about 5 or 6 inches of bend, and then that's encased in the concrete like this to keep it from opening up. So again, there's my pipe going in. I decided to go on the 2nd floor so I can in the unused space, so I can direct it to wherever I want it to be inside the cabin. And it's got a nice sturdy pipe on the outside, and eventually I may integrate these other 2 house mounted panels into the system as well. Thanks for watching.